What's good, y'all, man? It's your boy, Red City Boy 23, not doing A1. And you know, if you can't find me, that means your jump shot is bruh, yeah. Alright, so I ain't gonna play with y'all, man. Y'all know it's been a while. The boy gotta come back. It's 23, and I'm gonna get straight to the point. Listen, there is a skill gap this year. Now, like, a lot of people aren't gonna like this because they're gonna be used to going left, right, left, right, left, right, and just spamming moves, and the whole shot clock is not happening this year, man. It's not happening. Now, let me tell y'all something. I'm gonna let this play, this like footage play. Mind you, this isn't my best footage. The power went out when we were at the event, and unfortunately, I lost so much footage when I got the dribbling down. So let me explain something. When you're standing still dribbling, you don't lose stamina like that. All right, you don't lose stamina when you're standing still dribbling. You lose a little bit, but I'm gonna point this out now because this is what everyone is like asking me, and a lot of people are confused about. And it's very simple. I'm gonna explain it to you. All right, so your top bar is, let me get away from the backboard. Your top bar right here, that is your stamina bar, obviously. Your bottom bar is your adrenaline bar. Now, okay, the way this works is those your adrenaline bars don't go away until you hit R2. Once you hit R2, you lose one. All right. So for instance, when I was using Trey Young, I hopped to the side. Boom. When I used R2 and hopped to the side, that's one adrenaline gone. You know what I mean? So if I wanted to misdirection, I would literally go R2 and then right away I'd have to run. That's two. You misdirection and then crossing over is already two of your adrenaline is gone. So like you really have to be precise with your moves. Now, I'm gonna say this. Well, let me explain. I'm gonna explain how they work. All right. So once you lose all your three staminas, the only way you can get them back, you get two back off a rebound. All right. I don't know if they changed it. When the patch or the first day patch. I don't know if they changed it, but right now, when your teammate gets a rebound, then you get two back. Now, if you run out of stamina bars, well, adrenaline bars, and you didn't get a rebound or whatever, you have to play off ball. When you're off ball, get the ball up, stay off ball. You'll get one bar back after your stamina bar is at 50%. You'll get that back. Okay. Now, one thing I was telling people, depending on, mind you, I'm not dribbling with my sigs. These aren't my signatures. These are the ones, you know how it is when you go to my player. You go in there, you pick your little jump shot when you hit triangle, whatever, and you pick your jump shot. I wasn't worried about jump shot. I was worried about dribbling, strictly dribbling, all right? Now, these aren't my sigs. Now, I was explaining to, like, when I was talking to stats and I was talking to, oh my gosh, I can't think of the name. When I was talking to stats, Fana, and everyone, basically, I was explaining to them, like, all right, the adrenaline thing, okay, say there's Kobe, right? If Kobe's tween is fast, when I turbo out of Kobe's tween, that won't be bad. That means that that's a good balance. And not only that, defense also has three adrenaline bars. So you're not going to be getting spammed on. Another thing, in the backcourt, you don't lose adrenaline in the backcourt. So you can use your turbos in the backcourt when everyone's trying to, press you and stuff like that. So you're good in the backcourt. But once you pass half court, that's when everything changes. Now everyone keeps asking me, is this gonna be a guard game, Red, or is this gonna be a small guard game, or a big guard game? This all depends on you and your play style and who's your center. Okay. Now if you have an elite center and you have an elite guard, of course you can sit there. You could probably run with an inside center and shooting guard. Outside 300, but if you really aren't adjusting, I feel like people who aren't gonna adjust to the game are gonna go to the big builds and go to like a 6'6" and 6'5" and try to play bully ball. And I don't blame you for that. I don't blame you for that. All right. So it all depends on your play style. It depends what fits you best. And this year's a whole lot different. You're not gonna be sitting here abusing. Like last year we had 6, 7 Hall of Fame badges. You don't have that this year, right? And I even went back. A matter of fact, I even went back. I'll show you guys right now what I mean by that. Okay, I'm gonna show you guys right back. Mind you, like I told you, I had to go back. All right, so this is what I think. This is gonna be the best build height. I went to 5'10". I went to 5'11". I went to 5'9". I went to 6 foot. I went to 6'2". I tried everything. 6'1" was just it. 6'1" was the most balanced that I've seen. Now, when I mark my words when I say this, all right, I played with this, so this isn't the final build. I was just playing with it, all right. But this is what I was getting out of the builds, right? So I got passing accuracy. There's no bullet passer this year, right? There's no bullet passer. So passing goes by you. Passing is on what you do, as far as pass accuracy. So it's not like, oh, I got bronze. I got no. It depends on your pass accuracy, bro. So that is very important. All right. The thing that's gonna make or break, and this is what is your build, and this is what we need to find out. And I hope someone breaks it, whether it's BP, whether it's Fana, whether it's me, whether it's anyone. Like the thing that's going to sit here and break the build literally is physicals. We need to know if speed and acceleration is going to be a factor, bro. Like, how much of a factor does it mean? Like, if I have a 94 speed with ball and the acceleration is 88, am I gonna be slow? If I boost that up, is it gonna make me faster? So we really need to know if physicals are gonna be on and off. Like basically we need to know if that's attached to speed with ball. If that's not attached to speed with ball, then we're great. All right. 92. I was shooting with a gold. We were shooting with gold limitless from half court with a 92-3. All right. You need a 92-3, 92 ball handle to dribble with all of the, to unlock all the dribble packages. But say there's a dribble package. Say the meta is not Trey Young this year, right? Which you need a 92 ball handle for. If that's not meta, I can go lower, a lower ball handle. You know what I mean? And use something different. So it's so much to it. I feel like we're all gonna make at least 2 to 3 builds, and anyone who's really like a gamer, like a builder, like you're probably gonna make like 10 builds. So until you find that right build that fits you, because like everything, last year I made 6 builds myself. So this is what it's tied down to. We need to know. You can go all around. I could strictly go a stage build, but I feel like you really need defense, especially with the bully badge and you getting bullied. I feel like if I take perimeter and still down, great. But then if I take that down, of course I could push, my speed up and I could do all that. I could make a strictly stage build if I did that. Now, let me get into this, all right? Badge wise, this is what I say why people aren't going to be OP. This is what I want to get to, all right? What I want to get to on the badge setup, all right? I'm gonna show you the badge. I'm gonna give you an example, right? I'm gonna explain this to you now. Okay, so let me move back a little bit. All right, so this is your badge setup, all right? Okay, so shooting, right? I'm gonna explain this to you. You can't just put your badges everywhere you want. You can, but you can't. And this is what I mean by that. You need 10 badge points used in your tier 1 and in your tier 2 categories before you can even touch Agent 3's, blinders, dead eyes. Agent 3 is basically the new circus, all right? Now, when you go in here, you're like, all right, so I'm not going to use guard up. And like guard up, for instance, guard up is a badge that if a person has their hand down, you have a higher chance of making a shot. So, of course, I put that on Hall of Fame, all right? And then you have Claymore. Claymore increases the ability to knock down perimeter shots when spotting up patiently. So that's a spot up. That's like corner specialist, basically. Like another corner specialist. It's a corner specialist, but all over the court, basically, all right? Then you have comeback kick. Boost shooters mid-range 3 abilities when trailing in the game, all right? So you have slippery off ball, obviously, when it's tending to get open off screens. Some people like, I don't use that. Amp is going to be another one. Amp is going to be another build. I don't know if you guys seen what it said. Reduces the penalty of fatigue. It's basically tireless scoring, all right? Tireless score is Amp, basically. Then you have blinders, limitless. All right, so let me explain one last thing to you, all right? Okay, so you have a core badge, right? Every like shooting, play, making defense, finishing, you have one core badge. So the way core badge works, right? Say I have 6 points, right? It costs 7 points to get limitless on gold, which means I can't buy that. So I can get, if I can use my 6 points, right? I can move over to 6 points and make my core badge, which is a free badge. If I can use those 6 points and core my limitless to silver, and then I have 6 more points which will let me get a free Deadeye silver badge. Okay, so you guys will understand that more when you work on it. All right, you guys will understand that more when you work on it. So once you build your players and stuff like that, you'll understand what I'm saying. As you can see, like I used my Deadeye silver, and now I'm gonna use my other core, my core badge. Now I'm using my core badge, which is, you can see, limitless. So now you have the points to it. So it's very difficult this year, bro. Like it's a skill gap. It's gonna change a lot. Everyone's not gonna like it at first, but I feel like I like the skill gap. The game gave me like a 16, 17, 19 feel. That's what it gave me. But like I said, I did have my signatures. But I'm saying as far as balance, defense felt better than 16. But like I said, people didn't make their bills yet. People ain't throw them badges on. So until then, we're really not going to know how it's gonna go down. So this is how I'm going about it. Like you see, look, I had 27 playmaking badges. All I got was vice grip, quick first step, unpluckable, handle silver, killer combo silver, mismatch. But let me explain that. I was dribbling with Curry, and Curry only had silver handles. Okay, so Curry only had silver handles. I was like, silver handles. Of course, like any of you guys are gonna sit there and you're gonna like, bro, silver handles, red. Like, what is that? Now, that changes everything. Like, okay, so what I did was I went into quick match. I turned fatigue off, and I wanted to let you guys. I wanted to let you see what it's like dribbling without fatigue. Like you see the movement, you see how it is. Like Trey Young, obviously Trey Young's Trey Young. You know what I mean? Like later on, I'm gonna get into this. I want to get into this. Okay, so everyone's talking about quick stopping, right? This is the closest thing I've seen to quick stopping. All right, so I'm dribbling. You know what I mean? Like, mind you, this is like me first starting. This is old footage. This isn't the first video. So you see that? That's pretty damn quick. Like I don't know how you guys feel about it, but it's pretty quick to me, and like the way I look at it, and this is like I said, my footage got deleted, so I have better quick stop footage. But that's not bad. I don't mind it. That's kind of quick, especially if someone's not paying attention or you're dribbling. That is not bad. I would not be mad at that. You know what I mean? But then again, it's different. We won't know until the game comes out. We don't know about the moves. But you do like AC when AC used to have like them little weird fades that you get. I did see a lot of that as well. I did see a lot of that. I'm not expecting you guys. Like I hope you guys watch the video and like I want your opinions on what you guys think, how this is gonna turn out. As you can see, I turned back on the stamina right here. I turned it back on just to show you guys. Like you see, like I'm standing still. It's just, bro. It's gonna be an interesting year. We're all gonna have to adjust. We're all gonna have to play different. It's gonna be a very interesting year. A straight, skill gap. People not being able to like, spam the same moves. It's a lot of things like badges. What like like even working on your badges. Like, look, it's my 5'10". Right? You see my 5'10". Like the speed and everything is cool and all, but there's no defense on this build. The layup and dunk is it's okay, but as you see, look, my speed and acceleration is terrible. The speed I got more from my 6'1" than I did on my 5'10". But listen, man, that's what I want to show you guys so far. I got more coming for you guys tomorrow. I apologize. I didn't get to make this vid the way I wanted to because, I got a new PC. So the setup that I had on my other PC, it's not the same. So when I get that back, I'll edit better videos. Unfortunately, I had to edit it this way. I hope it still works for you guys. I hope that you guys, tell me what you guys think and let me know your opinions on dribbling and stamina and what you think and what the outcome is going to be. I appreciate y'all. Y'all already know it's your boy Red. You already know. Lay.